Good morning. It's Saturday morning. It's about like 5:30 in the morning. The sun's already out though. Shout out Arizona. We're gonna do a little get ready with me, put some gas in there, maybe check the oil if I'm feeling like it. I know I should do that, but maybe check the oil if I'm feeling like it, and then get on the road. Let's do it. We got the pants on, little Velcro strap. Close it up. Tight. Oh, you see the little tightening thing on the side I was talking about? Because they are a little bit wide. There's the same thing on the other side, but so we got the shirt on, pants on. We're not doing with the matching kit today. We're just doing the black shirt. I'm gonna get some regular shoes to put on. It'd be crazy if I put on black forces, huh? Okay, so the past few days I have been learning a lot about this bike. I read the owner's manual. Obviously not all of it, but really the first couple pages to make sure I'm doing everything right off rip. I watched a lot of YouTube videos. This right here, when I switch cameras, I'm gonna show you this is the choke. I didn't know that was the choke. On the blaster, it's down here and you pull it. So that's the choke. That's what we're about to use to cold start it when we get it to the dirt. I don't want to get pulled over again, so I'm gonna push it to the dirt a little bit. Fuel tank's right here. Well, not fuel tank, but I got my fuel here. I'm gonna put it in here. It does have to be 91 or higher per the book. Right here in my Circle K, they do 91. I don't think they had 93. Maybe I was being cheap. I don't know. I thought I picked the most expensive one. Anyway, so we're gonna put some fuel in it right now. Before we start it, honestly don't know how to make sure if the engine, the oil's good. I know it only takes 7 liters, which is like 1.8 gallons. I think I looked it up. I honestly don't know how to put gas as a fuel tank like this, but we're just gonna see if it goes just like this. I don't know how much to put in there. Now that I'm thinking about it, I didn't really measure that it's a full tank, you know what I'm saying? But I'm sure it can run for quite a bit off just the 7 liters. I know I didn't put that much in there, but I don't know how much was already in there. I should find out how to do that. Anyways, we're gonna close that up. I feel like that's good enough. I know it was just a little bit, but if we run out, I can push it home, no big deal. So we're getting down to the left side of the bike. Fuel is off still. I don't even know where you would check the oil to pull out. I read it in the owner's manual that you should, make sure that it's between high and low, obviously. So on the right side of the bike is the oil. This is where you check the oil before we ride. It's what you do like a regular car. Pull it out, wipe it down, and then put it back in the check. I need 2 hands to do that, so I'll be right back. So this is it, wiped off already. Just got a regular rag to wipe it off. Poke it in there, pull it out. As you can see, I'm pretty sure high is supposed to be at this little circle to your left, and then low is obviously low. I just dropped it on my garage floor. I don't like that. I'm pretty sure that's in the right spot. So I'm gonna start walking my bike to the dirt. I just realized these pants have nowhere for me to put my phone. So just an FYI, if you have like a fanny pack you want to wear, bring your fanny pack. So here we got it. This is a little area where we're gonna start off at. Sun shining, a lot of dirt. There's a trail. If we go, I don't know if we're gonna go that far today because my wife's recording for me while we ride. I got the gloves on, I got the helmet on, got the goggles on. So the first thing we're gonna do, we got to turn on the fuel. Twist it this way. Second thing we're gonna do is put the key in the ignition. It's definitely in my fanny pack. Key, ignition, turn that bad boy on. So this is the choke. Pull the choke. We're on neutral already. We already know we're on neutral because we can roll it. Pull in the clutch. Give it a few pumps. Get that gas flowing in there. And press the button. Maybe. Am I forgetting something? That's a cold start. We don't rev. So I'm really sad about this part. I still had my mic hooked up, and I guess the motor was too loud and my mic wasn't picking up my words or really the sound of the engine either. But this was me taking off, slowly releasing the clutch and trying to, be smooth. So like I said, some of this audio is really bad because the mic was trying to connect back to my phone, and obviously I was pretty far away, so you really can't hear anything. But this is me riding down the street. I was trying to pick up some speed before I turned back in, but in this next clip, you're gonna see me shift because I'm going to zoom into my feet a little bit, so you should be able to see me upshift. Sorry about the bad audio, but this is me trying to stop. I had to put my foot down. I didn't come to a complete stop real smooth the way I wanted to, but we stopped. And this is the end of the ride that my wife recorded. Okay, so I drove pretty far. I think I hit like the fourth or fifth gear, to be honest. But now there's this sound. You hear that? Doesn't look like anything's leaking. But it's coming from inside, so I don't so I don't know. Oh, it stopped. Oh, there it is. I don't know if that's a leak somewhere that's dropping in something else. Check the oil, put in gas, you know what I'm saying? We did go pretty far, a little over a mile on this beautiful farmland. Ooh. Wow. Fresh off my first ride. That was crazy. Nothing crazy happened, but it was just a crazy experience, you know? I'm gonna do a voiceover over some of what my wife recorded. But just to tell you what happened afterwards, there was a dirt trail a little past. So I went on there, took a right, and it was straight shot for a long time. So I was like, you know what? This is a perfect chance for me to try my technique on how to shift. But in my head, I was like, all right, let's do this. So I think I didn't count. I probably should have counted how far I went up to the gears. Um, it was probably 4 or 5. I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe not 5 because I wasn't going that fast. At least I didn't feel like I was going that fast. There was this part in the dirt where it's like a pothole, but it wasn't as big. You know, if a car went over it, it'll be a little dip. But on a dirt bike, I thought I was like, I was going fast, and I try to walk the trails, at least the dirt trails that I'm gonna ride on before I ride it. But this time, instead of going left, I went right, and I saw how much space it had, so I was just going. And there was a little pothole there, and I didn't see it until it was already in my face, and I was like, let's see what happens. It wasn't bad. I didn't pop up crazy or anything like that. So it was a pretty good experience. The technique I worked on was using 2 fingers for the clutch, and I put my whole hand on it, and then really just getting used to the bike throttle wise, knowing how much to give it. I was scared about some sounds I was hearing. That little ting ting, that it sounded like something was dropping. I don't know what that was, but I've never worked that dirt bike that hard. Well, this is my first dirt bike. I say that dirt bike like I have multiple. So maybe it was just, it's been a while. It probably was sitting in bro's backyard, and when I was working it, it took a while to, I don't know, or maybe that's just how it sounds when it gets going. I literally don't know. Need to finish reading that manual probably. So I was able to come to a complete stop while holding in the clutch. And then I thought I could just release the clutch and take off like regular, but I think it's called stalling. It died on me, right? And I was like, oh, I thought since I stopped in neutral, I don't know what I thought, honestly. I don't know the mechanics of a bike. Anyways, so fun. That wind blowing in my face. Gear went out well because, I didn't fall or anything like that. The long sleeves was flowing in there. I felt the air, the cool breeze through it, so that was cool. Obviously, I don't have riding boots. I just wore the Forces, and it went out okay. I didn't hit any bushes or anything like that. It wasn't a dangerous trail. I watch other people go on trails. They're going through trees and stuff like that. I'm in Arizona, not much out here. A couple tumbleweeds might hit me, something like that. And plus the trail I was on was really clear. You know what I'm saying? It was just straight dirt, farmland type stuff. So it was a great ride. I did feel when I was shifting down, it snatched me back really hard, and then it went. I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong. Somebody should tell me in the comments below if that's just how it goes, or if there's a smoother way I could do that. Because shifting up, obviously, I'm driving. I twist my hand all the way this way to basically cut the throttle because it slows down. By the way, I haven't had to use my brakes because every time I release the throttle, it just slows down for me. So I don't see the purpose. Not gonna say I don't see the purpose of using brakes because obviously, maybe if I was competitive riding, I would need the brakes more often. But right now, I just let go of the throttle, it slows down. And when you downshift, it slows down for you too. But when I downshift and I want to keep riding, I'm not downshifting all the way down. I just downshift because I'm slowing down. I'm not trying to work the motor. I'm not trying to be in a high, I think it's high RPMs when I'm, don't know what I'm talking about, but I don't want to work the bike in a lower gear when I'm in higher RPMs or something like that. But when I shift down, it's because I'm slowing down, but then it's like, it jerks on me a little bit. I don't know if that's what's supposed to happen, but that was my first ride. Um, GoPro would be really cool to take on the road with me. For right now, I guess we're gonna keep showing you little videos down the street. You want to know a secret? So I tried to pull the bike up, obviously, to pop a wheelie, but that bike is heavy. Don't tell my wife. I don't know if my wife watches my videos, but don't tell her. But that bike is really heavy. I When I was watching videos on SSRs, they were telling me like, oh, the only downside of it, it's a cheaper bike. Well, that bike costs like 3K, brand new, but people are paying 8,000 for Yamahas or Honda CFRs or stuff like that, CRFs, whatever it's called. So the only downside about this bike I heard so far is Chinese parts. So aftermarket stuff. If you need new handlebars, new this, new that, it might be harder to come by than a Honda or Yamaha. And then it's a heavy bike for a 189. So I did push it on my way over there, but it was heavy. So when I tried to pop a wheelie, nothing really gave. Maybe I wasn't. I haven't done any research on how to pop a wheelie. But yeah, I tried to like pull it up a little bit and give it some gas when I'm doing it. Uh-oh. I just talked for 6 minutes. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. I appreciate you guys. Till next time.